Okay, welcome everybody. This is a verbling writing class, and my name is Amy. Today we're going to be writing about, okay, I'm going to rephrase that. Today we're going to be practicing our writing with the topic of animals. So I've got some pictures for you, which I'm hoping are actually going to load. At the moment, they're not loading, so we will see what happens with that. But basically, it's kind of a creative class. You can use the idea of animals. You can choose a specific animal to write whatever you like. So you might want to write something like a Rudyard Kipling story about an animal. You might want to write a poem. You might want to tell me about your pet. You might want to talk about the animals you're scared of, the animal that you wish you had as a pet. I don't know, anything you like. You can use your imagination, and we're going to basically spend as much time as we can writing, and then we'll correct our writing at the end. So what I would love you to do is actually to write something, but not to use the name of the animal in your writing, so that at the end we will use your writing to try and guess what you've written about. Well, this is not loading still. I'm going to say hi to who we've got, and I might try uploading that one more time. So, who do we have here today? We first of all have Giovanni. Hello.
Hello, Amy.
How are you doing today?
Good. Yeah. I just finished the other class.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is my second class today.
All right. Good. You're studying hard then.
Yeah. Yesterday I had three classes, and I told
Uh-huh.
my mom I had three classes, and she told me, "Oh, you cannot digest so much information. Just try to do one at a day." Yeah.
And you totally ignored her.
Yeah. Um, I like it. I like verbaling. I just felt like I'm mentally charged a little bit. So
Yep.
I felt tired sometimes after working, but
Hmm.
after I learned new things, I felt better.
Well, I'm glad to hear that, Giovanni. It's great to have you, and it's good that Verbling's helping you with your English. That's even better.
Thank you.
All right. So welcome. So today we're going to be doing a bit of writing. Are you a good writer? Would you say?
Me? Uh,
Yeah.
no. Especially I didn't notice. I thought the topic is let's talk about animal, and I just realized it's writing about animal. So
That's okay. You can just write down what you would have talked about if you had been talking.
okay. It's really hard for me to describe the animal, especially if you're using adjective.
Hmm.
I try a
That's
lot.
okay. Do what you can. Do what you can. What I've had to do, guys, is to actually upload a PDF so that you can see my pictures because the docx file is not working. But that's okay. So I'll explain that in just a moment. If you want to access the file, it is there for you. So go ahead. I'll do a screen share so that you can see what's going on. But we'll just say hello to Julia. Hello, Julia.
Hello, Emmy. How are you?
I'm well, thank you. It's nice to meet you. Where are you from?
I'm from Colombia, and you?
I'm from the UK, but I'm
Ah,
actually in New Zealand at the moment, which is the other side of the world.
yes. Beautiful New Zealand?
It is beautiful. Yep,
Yes.
it's especially beautiful today. It's really sunny, and I think after this I'm going to go outside and get some fresh air. So it's a good day.
Okay.
All right, welcome to the class, Julia.
Thank
Hello to Raphael. How are you?
Hello, Amy. I'm fine,
Good,
thank you.
good to see you. Um, Raphael, you always write very interesting stuff, so I love having you in my writing classes. It's good to have you. How's studying going? How was your day today? Okay?
My day was okay today, but my studies could be better. But
Could be better?
yes, but I'm working on it.
All right. Up and down. It goes up and down, I always think, with studying.
Yes.
Okay, now we have another student, and I'm just wondering how on earth do I say your name? Reply one is what it looks like to me, but that's probably horribly wrong. Can you correct me?
Yeah, actually, it's today.
I'm good, thank you. Could you help
Can
me
you
with
hear
your
me?
name? How do I say it? Yes, I can.
Real name is Caesar. Caesar, like the Roman.
Like the Roman emperor. What a great name. Okay, Caesar.
Me.
In that case, I'll call you Caesar. Hmm.
Yeah,
Have we met?
actually, what I'm trying to is to get to the right way to you because I'm fighting with my computer and it's to get rid of these problems. And to join to your
All
client.
right, Caesar. Well, I know that it's great to meet you. Thank you for coming to the class. You're going to practice your writing, and if you have connection problems, oh, it happens to us all, I tell you. So don't panic. Just see if you can get it sorted. And I know there's a bit of a delay, I think, but that's all right. You're going to be spending most of the class writing, so it shouldn't be too much
Yeah,
of a
that's right.
problem. All right. So what we're
Yeah,
going to do,
right.
guys, is we're going to have a look at this PDF. So that you can see the animals. Now, you don't have to choose one of these, but this is just to get you going. The images have come up a bit weird, but we'll just go through these so that we know the names of all of them in English. And, there we go. What I'll do is I will then upload a blank page. No, let's rethink this. What I'm going to get you to do today is to type your piece of writing somewhere else on your computer. So open up a Word file or use Notepad or something. And then at the end, I'll get you to copy and paste into the chat box. And then I will copy and paste from the chat box onto a document so that I can correct it in front of everybody. But so we can also have the pictures up during the writing period in case you need them for inspiration. Does everybody understand that?
Yes.
Yeah? Cool. Okay, so I'll type the instructions into the chat box again in a moment, just in case. But let's have a look at the animals. I just want to go through them, name them in English, and just give you a bit of, this is just to give you a start, okay, guys? So you can write whatever you like on the theme of an animal. What do we have here? Top left, Janani? What?
Owl.
Yep. And who's next? Julia, this one here? Top right?
I know I don't understand what do you want to do.
That's okay. Sorry, Julia. We just are naming the animals. So do you know what this animal is called in English?
This I don't know.
All right. Anyone know?
Duck.
Yeah, it's actually a duckling, right? Because it's a baby duck. So yeah, a duckling. But feel free to write about a duck if you'd like. Okay, Raphael, what's this one?
Which one?
The one underneath the owl.
I don't know exactly the name. Let me see.
Do you know which country it's from?
Australia.
Yay! Janani, I think she's our animal expert this lesson. What's it called, Janani? Do you know?
I think it started with R, but I don't remember.
It's actually called a koala.
Okay.
A koala. All right, then we have, this is hard to see. What's next to the koala? Caesar. What's this one? Can you tell? No, I don't know whether he's there or not. All right, we're back to Janani. Janani, what's this? Can you tell?
Snail.
Yep, a snail.
And
I really
think
like
French,
snails.
French they make the dish out of snail, right?
They do. Yeah, it's called like escargot, I think. Bad French accent, but yeah. Have you ever eaten them?
Yeah, I try it at the French restaurant, and then I was watching some of the Chinese show, and they also have snail in Taiwan.
Is that right? I've tried them in Spain actually for the first time, and I don't know if I liked them or not really. They weren't too bad. They weren't amazing. Kind of weird. All right. Does anyone know what these animals are called? No?
No.
Yeah, you guys are learning some vocabulary today. These are called meerkats. I'm sure you've seen them before. They live in like the desert and they live in groups. They're very funny. And there was definitely, I think there used to be a program called like the Meerkat Cam or something. You could watch what they did. All right, this one's obvious. Julia, what is this animal here?
Lion?
Yep, correct. And then Raphael, we have a underneath the meerkats.
Whale?
Yep. Can hardly tell, but yeah, it's supposed to be a whale. And then last but not least, we have Nemo, right? Have you guys watched Finding Nemo? Actually, this is called a clownfish. I only learnt that today because I saw the picture and I looked it up. So there you go. I've learnt a word too. All right, guys. Instructions. Go ahead. Get started on your writing. I will give you about 20 minutes. You can write about more than one if you like, but choose your animal and try not to say its name so that we can guess what you wrote about at the end, okay? If you have any questions at all, then just tell me because I will sit here all the time waiting for your questions. But if you could mute your microphones while you're writing, it just saves everyone having to listen to typing, which can get a bit annoying. So type your writing somewhere on your computer, and when I tell you we've finished, I just want you to copy and paste it into the chat box. Does everybody understand?
Yeah.
Yes.
Cool. Off you go, guys.
How long is the writing?
However long you like, Janani.
Okay.
You've got 20 minutes about.
How much? How many words do you need?
Just as many as you can write in 20 minutes. But I'm looking for quality rather than quantity. I'll add that.
Okay. All right. I'll try.
Okay. Just a second. Just about 10 minutes more, guys. All right, guys, I can see that some of you are posting in the chat box there. So if you want, we've got a little bit more time, another few minutes. And if you want to do another one, feel free. Otherwise, just wait for a few more moments for everybody to finish and we'll get into correcting them. I just want to say hello to Nayeli. Are you there?
Hi.
Hi, Nayeli. Have you been doing any writing? You've got a few minutes if you want to start now. We're just writing about animals, and if I correct yours last, you'll have another you'll have about 20 minutes if you want to write somewhere on your computer. Would you like to have a go?
Okay, thank you.
No worries. Go ahead, get writing, and I'll come to you last for the corrections.
Okay.
Right. Okay. So what I'm going to do is just upload a Word file so that we can actually correct this together. Alright guys, so thank you, well done. Alright, so if you're still writing, that's great. Just finish off while I get started on these corrections. So Janani, if you will go first with you, I'll just maybe see if we can make this a little bit bigger so that we can see it. How about that? Could you read for us, please? And then we'll correct it and figure out what you've written about.
This species is the king of the animal in the jungle. It is a wild animal and kills all the animals in its sight, especially when starving. It's ferocious and hard to ignore. When we visit the zoo or watching BBC animal documentary, it always becomes the topic of the film. The look of the species differentiates based on the genders. All the males has long golden fur around the head. All the females, on the other hand, they have less fur cover the body. The creature is an extinct species. Originally, most of them live in Africa and Asia. They quietly disappeared in those regions. It also has many subspecies based on the size and appearance. It is a predator well known for its speed and strength. If you encounter this animal, you have no chance to escape unless you have company. You cannot outrun the animal, however, you only need to run faster than your friend to escape the fate of being imprisoned under the claws of the demon.
Thank you, Janani. That's very entertaining. It sounds like you know a lot about this. Did you research before you wrote this?
In the middle of writing, and I'm out of topic because I just visited the zoo. I saw the animal in person, so I try to remember what I just saw in the zoo. And later on, I really out of topic to talk about, so I researched Wikipedia. So yeah,
And
I
it's
got some idea.
great. Well done.
Yeah.
All right, so I've learned a lot from reading this, I have to tell you. Some great writing, and it sounds like I don't know, a fact file sort of thing. So well done. Let's see what we've got. This creature is the king of the animals in the jungle. It's a wild animal and kills all the animals in its sight. Kills, I would say, all animals in its sight, because usually we have the phrase kills everything in sight. So the all probably fits in better. And we probably don't need the it's. Probably just kills all animals in sight.
Okay.
Especially when it's starving. It's ferocious, great word, and hard to ignore. Absolutely. When we visit the zoo, or because we've got when we visit, here we need to keep this verb in the same tense as visit, so we can say or watch. When we visit the zoo or watch BBC animal documentaries, because you're talking about generally, yeah? It always becomes the topic of the film. It is, perhaps we should say here, it is always. We don't really need to use become. Yeah, it is always the topic of the film.
Okay.
The look of the species differentiates based. Based has a D on the end, okay? Based on the gender. Very good. All the males have long golden fur around the head. Do you know what that's called? There's a special name for it.
I don't know. I'm not
Is
really
that?
good with animals. Lion?
In English, it's called a mane. A lion's mane.
Lion's
Yeah,
mane.
that's the hair around the head, right?
Yeah, I researched a little bit. I saw the word earlier.
Okay, there you go. You've learnt a word, Janani. For the females, on the other hand, they have less fur covering the body.
Okay.
Yeah. This creature is an extinct species. Is it?
I guess on that one.
Maybe one particular type of this animal. Have we mentioned what it is yet? I think we can guess, right? Can somebody just tell us what animal Jelani's writing about?
Lion.
Yay! Exactly. Thank you. So now I can
Tiger.
safely say the word lion. Tiger. It could be a tiger. I think it could be a tiger right up until this part here, because tigers don't really have long golden fur around the head. Yeah, but everything else about this part is the same. So yeah, it could have been. I think maybe like certain species of lion are extinct, but they're not all extinct, right? Because we can still have I think there's still in Africa. There's still wild lions. Thank goodness. Okay, originally, most of them, because we've got originally, we need to use the past tense here, Janani. Most of them lived in Africa and Asia. If you didn't have originally, then that would be fine. Most of them live in Africa and Asia. They're quietly... Okay, so here we could say either they are quietly disappearing, or they have quietly disappeared. Personally, I think it's better to put ing, because I think there are still some. So it's like their numbers are dropping, right? Which is sad. Alright, it also has many subspecies based... Oopsie, sorry.
Do you know the reason?
Yeah, this is the same as before.
Do you know the reason?
Do I know the reason?
Why they are
I would
disappearing?
guess. I believe it's mainly poaching, is it not? I don't know. Tell me, what is the reason?
Is it difficult to find something to eat?
Okay, possibly. I'm not actually sure, guys. I probably should learn a bit more, shouldn't I? I think probably a combination of that, yeah. It is a predator, well known for its speed and strength. Great words, Janani. Predator's a great word. If you encounter this animal, you have no chance No chance of escaping, which is absolutely true. No chance of escaping. Or you could say no chance of escape unless you have company. I love this part. You cannot outrun the animal. However, you only need to run faster than your friend to escape the fate of being eaten under the claws of the demon. I hope this never happens to us. All right, Janani, that was really great writing. Well done. Just a few really minor corrections, so thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, so let's go to Raphael's posted his there. Excellent. Now, I just want to see Andres. Is that Caesar, or is it another student who's just watching our class? Have you finished your writing, Caesar?
I do.
Is this one here yours, or is yours a different one?
Again, please.
Is this one here that I've highlighted about the horse, is this your writing? Are you there, Caesar? All right, just one. What we're going to do is I'm going to go on to Julia first of all, because I would like to prioritize those of us who've actually come into the class. And Caesar, if you have got any other writing, please paste it into the chat box so that we can correct it. And Julia, we're going to do yours, and yours is like a riddle, right? Could you read it for us, please?
Okay, it's wise, smart, active at night. Eats mice and insects, has a short flight. They have highly developed visual and auditive sense. Guess.
Okay, who would like to guess this one?
Duckling?
Nobody. Yes, Janani?
Duckling?
I didn't hear you. Could you repeat?
Is it duckling?
Duckling? I don't think it's a duckling. Is it duckling, Julia?
No.
Okay. Anyone else want to guess?
And O?
Is it owl, Julia?
Ow.
Yeah,
Yes.
owl. Yeah. Owl has got to be one of my favorite animals. I think they're so unusual looking. All right, beautiful writing. There's hardly any mistakes in this. So it's wise, smart, active at night, eats mice and insects, has a short fly. This is the only part I'm a little bit confused about. What do you mean, Julia? It doesn't fly for very long?
Yes, I mean this.
All right, so what we should put perhaps is only takes short flights.
Okay.
Let's put that. Only takes short flights. And there we go. Then they have highly developed visual and auditive senses. Because you've got two senses, we need the plural, right?
Yes.
And apart from that, that was perfect. Well done. All right, thank you, Julia. Okay, it must be now Raphael's turn. So, Raphael, could you read for us, please?
Okay. Look, Mom, I'm up here. I'm upside down. Why are you scared? There's no problem. Everything is so much better up here, and the fungi are delicious. No, I won't step down from this tree. Please do not even insist. It took me a week to get up here. Up here, I'm the man, the king of nature. Life down there is so dangerous. You have to run to avoid being trampled. Up here, I've made lots of friends. An ant with a bad race. Unfortunately, he always wins. A squirrel who just wants to eat. A monkey who seems to be always escaping. And this guy with this large beak. But he doesn't seem to like me. Mom, you are so frightened right now. What are you looking? Are you trying to say something? Hey, this guy is coming with his beak. I think he's hungry. By the way, what does he eat? Hey, don't eat!
Raphael, thank you. Okay, you led me on a journey through loads of different animals until we
Amy,
got to the end, and I finally think I figured out what it was. Yes,
Amy, I'm sorry. The story. I'm Caesar.
Caesar. Good. I'm sorry. I'm having
The
trouble
the thing
hearing
is,
you
Lee, that
people.
I'm having really to so I want to say you thanks for the class. I'm gonna disconnect to the class because all I could see if you would be is you can and I'm not really the problem for me actually.
Okay. Sorry, Caesar.
And thank
I'm
for
sorry
all
to hear that.
problem.
Okay.
Yeah, I will get to another probably to more again.
All right, Caesar. If you have any writing that you would like me to correct, then you can just go to Facebook at some point and paste it onto Facebook, and I will correct it for you there, okay?
Thank you.
All right, Caesar. Take care, and we'll see you later. All right, thanks, guys. Right, sorry. Let's carry on with Raphael's. I'm not going to say what I think it was. I'll ask you guys in a moment, but let's correct it first. So look, Mum, I'm up here. I'm upside down. Why are you scared? There's no problem. Everything is so much better up here, and the fungi is how we say it, Raphael, fungi, are delicious. No, I won't step down from this tree. Okay, now this is maybe a slight giveaway, right? But I believe if I'm right about the animal, we probably wouldn't say step down because I don't think it has legs. I could be wrong. I'm suggesting maybe get down, Raphael, but that's up to you. I might be wrong about the animal. Usually step down is something has to have legs to take a step, right?
Okay.
Please do not insist. We don't need to use the word even because it's sort of just unnecessary there. Please do not or please don't insist. It took me a week to get up here. I think that was the first clue. Okay, up here, I'm the man, the king of nature. Life down there is so dangerous. He. Who are you talking about when you say he?
Oh, sorry, it's we. Yeah, sorry.
Okay.
We. Yes.
Right, there you go. We have to run to avoid being trampled. Great word, trampled. Up here, I have made lots of friends. Made either a lot of or lots of. Okay?
Oh, yes.
A lot of friends. An ant, which we don't need a capital for. An ant which I beat. No, okay, what you mean is an ant which I race. To race is a verb that you can use, alright? To race or to have a race. But in this case, an ant which I race, unfortunately, he always wins. A squirrel who just wants to eat. A monkey who seems to be always escaping. Or, slightly better, who always seems to be escaping. And this guy with this large beak, but he doesn't seem to like me. Uh-oh. Mum, you're so frightened right now. What are you looking at? Right? Because The verb looking, Raphael, has a couple of different meanings in English. If I might say, for example, looking for, and then that changes the meaning, right? So we need to say at.
Okay.
What are you looking at? Are you trying to say something? Hey, the guy is coming with his beak. I think he's hungry. By the way, what does he eat? Ah! I think that's the end of him. All right, who can guess what animal is this? Anyone want to try? Julia, what animal do you think it is?
It's difficult. I don't know. The human man, I don't know.
Is it a human, Raphael?
What?
Is it a human?
No, no.
No. Janani, do you have any idea?
I don't know. It's just
Don't
the
know.
guy's coming with his beak.
All right, let's ask Naeli. Naeli, I just got your writing. Do you have any idea what animal Raphael's written about? No? Raphael, I think I know, so I'm going to guess. Is that okay? I think it's a snail.
Yes.
At first, I thought it was a monkey because you kind of like were talking about being upside down. But then when you said it took me a week to get here, I thought, oh, that can't be right because monkey's like really quick. So well done. That was very entertaining. Okay, so we're on to Nayeli. Nayeli, could you read for us, please, what you've written? Are you there, Nayeli? She's disappeared. All right, it looks like I'm going to read it. And we'll see if we can guess what she's talked about. Oh, she's already... Oh, no, she hasn't told us. Okay, the animal I have chosen is a beautiful creature who lives in the sea, even when it is not a fish. Even though, I believe, it is not a fish.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Ah, yay, Nayeli, thank you. Okay, can you finish reading for us? Sorry, I had to start off. I wasn't sure if you were there or not.
This animal is very smart. One that when they are sleeping, they can still using the whole of its brain working in several tasks. Also are able to understand the sounds of their pulse and have their own language. Also, it is my favorite animal because it's really kind. In a documentary, I saw that when one of them are dying, the others help him to keep his nose or this hold up for breathing out of the water. Also, they are for good luck, or that's what my grandma said.
Thank you, Nayeli. I think I know what this is now, but I'll wait and let you guys guess. So this animal is very smart. Full stop, because you're telling me a little story now. So once, comma, I read that when they're sleeping, they can still, and then you need the infinitive, because you've got can, right? They can still use, possibly we just say half. They can still use half of their, because we've got the plural, right? They and then their.
Okay.
They can still use half of their brain to work on several hot tasks. We usually use the preposition on to work on something.
Okay.
Okay, then we'll do another sentence. Also, we still need the subject here. They are able to understand the sounds of their pals. I love the word pals, and have their own language. Also, it is, right? It is my favorite animal, so we need to have the apostrophe.
Okay.
It's my favorite animal because it's really kind. And then you're going to explain this to me, so we need a new sentence. In a documentary I saw that when one of them, I think you mean is dying. Do you mean is dying?
Yes, I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, at the end of their life, yeah?
Yes, yes.
Okay, so is dying. Dead is the past, is the state of being after you've died, okay? So we have the verb
Okay,
to
yeah.
die, and then
Yeah.
dying, and then dead, right? It's a little bit
Okay,
morbid,
okay.
but okay. When
No,
one of them
yeah.
is dying, the others help him to keep his nose, or the hole they have for breathing is called a blowhole. A blowhole. Because they
Okay.
blow air out of it, right? Out of the water. Is that right? I never knew that. That's amazing. Um, Also, we just say good luck. Something is good luck. Or that's what my grandma said. Thank you, Nayeli.
Okay.
Well done. All right, so your corrections are mainly just about prepositions and really small things like the apostrophe in it. So well done. Great writing. Who knows what animal this is?
Well,
Yeah, it's a whale. And
No,
I
actually, it's the dolphin.
is
a
it a
dolphin.
dolphin?
Dolphin. Ah.
I thought it was a whale as well. All right, we all got it wrong. Nayeli, you tricked us. But okay, probably. So actually, is it true that dolphins help keep their pals' noses out of the water when they're dying? Their blowholes.
Yeah.
Wow, that's very cool. All right, well, dolphins is a very cool animal to finish with. Thank you all. Some really great writing today, very entertaining. Everyone's was different, so that's what I like. And just before we go, I will end the class in a moment. I'll just quickly correct this one here, because I believe it's from somebody who's watching this class. But if you guys would like to go, then feel free, because it's the end. So I chose the horse. This animal isn't in the list, but it is a great animal. It's big and powerful, 1L. I think that this animal is very smart and noble with its owner. Noble with its owner. I ride a horse. I have ridden a horse once in my life, but I'd like to ride a horse again someday. Because the time when I ride a horse was when I was a child. Because I rode a horse when I was a child, and I want to ride it again now. Alright, there you go. Andres, I'm not sure how to pronounce your name, but there's your writing corrected. Thank you very much, everybody. I'll paste that into the chat box for you. Have a great evening, a great afternoon, or a great morning, wherever you are. And I'll see you again, I hope. So take care, everyone, and see you later.
Take care, Amy.
Thanks.
Thank
Bye.
you.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you so much. Bye.